Okay, we're going to do a comparison between a Buddipole and a Hytower vertical and see what the difference is. Right now we are on the Buddipole, so let's tune down and see what we hear. There's a relatively weak station, that's the Buddipole. And there's the Hytower vertical. Doesn't seem like a whole lot of difference. That's the Hytower, that's the Buddipole. Let's see if we can find a stronger station. Okay, that's the Buddipole. Looks like almost an S9, and that looks like about an S9 on the Hytower, about a high. Okay, we're back on the Buddipole. There's a guy sending beyond my cold speed, and of course he doesn't send for very long. Okay, that's the Buddipole. That's the Hytower. Looks like about an S unit difference. Let's see if we can send again. That's the Buddipole. Let's go on. Send, guy, send. That's the Buddipole. That's the Hytower vertical. About an S unit difference. Let's go down further and see what else we hear. Okay, that's the Buddipole, and that's the Hytower. Not much difference there. Doesn't he know I'm trying to do a test, and can't he at least send a little longer? Alright, let's go back up, see if we can pick up a few more. Sounds like an Italian station. That's the Buddipole. That's the Hytower. Buddipole, Hytower. He's pretty strong. He's pretty strong. See if we can find a really strong station. Whoa, that guy is pretty good. At least about S8.5 to 9. That's the Buddipole. Oh, that's the Hytower. Okay, that is the Buddipole. And so that's on 20 meters. And I'll check the SWR on the Buddipole, 1.6, and we'll check it on the Hytower, 1.9. Okay, we're on 17 meters, and we'll check the SWR on the Buddipole, and that's close to 1.1. And now we'll check the SWR on the Hytower, which is not made for 17 meters, by the way, and that's about 3.7. Okay, so, but we can still do it. I get out okay on when I use an antenna tuner on 17. So let's see what we have here. Hear anything? Okay, that is the Hytower. That's the Hytower. That's the I'm sorry. That's the Buddipole. That's the Buddipole. That's the Hytower. Almost no difference. Buddipole actually looks a little stronger, and there's the Hytower. Well, at least he was there for a little bit. I don't hear anything there. Okay. Hytower. Oh, come back. Please come back. Hytower. Buddipole. Hytower. Buddipole. Almost exactly the same. Buddipole. Hytower. Okay, we're going to try 40 meters. On the Hytower, my SWR is 1.1. And on the, it's 2.9 on the Buddipole. I didn't work really hard to tune it, but it is a vertical, and we can still live with that. So I'm going to put it back on the Hytower and see if we can find a station. Here's a pretty good station. That's the Hytower. That's the Buddipole. Significant difference. Buddipole, Hytower. Buddipole, Hytower. By the way, the price difference is, it cost me quite a bit of money, over $1,000 to get the Hytower up. And the Buddipole cost me about 180 because I got it at a deal. I got a deal, but it normally sells for about 400. But you can't take the Hytower down to the beach; it won't work too good. Okay, that's the Buddipole. That's the Hytower. That's the Buddipole. Hytower. It looks like it's peaking a little over S9, and that looks like it's about S7. Well, there is QSB. That's vertical, the Hytower, S9.5, S7. Looks like about 2 S units there. We'll take a look up at the sideband portion of the room. I know I could do this faster. I'm getting dizzy. Okay. Okay, he looked like he's peaking about 10 over, almost, if he talks. Talk. Don't they know I'm doing a test? So I'm gonna... Not very strong. Okay, there's an AM station. That's the Hytower. Why do I keep doing that? That's the Buddipole. Oh, there's the Hytower. Big difference. That's about 10 over, and that's about S7. Wow, that's a significant difference. Okay. Let's see what else we find. Oh, there's a sideband station. Can he talk a little longer? Okay, Buddipole, Hytower. That's still the Hytower. Hytower, Buddipole. So much more of a difference on 40 meters than on 20. I doubt there's any signals up on 15 because 17 meters was barely open.